Hello everybody and welcome to episode 7 of Foolcraft. In between episodes here, I installed these guys, which are, again, cloches with redstone ore and red orchids, which grow redstone, as you will see. Oh, it doesn't show because it's extracted immediately. But we have 16,000 redstone now, and it's amazing and awesome. And this is now a server, and people can join and play. Not everybody, though. It's still private. I'm not gonna let anybody in, because I don't want this to be a kind of public server or whatever, so yeah. But I did, in between episodes, set up a thing where we can build another base, because I want to revisit the idea that I did in Foolcraft 2, and I never got to finish it, and I don't think I have those videos on my channel anymore. I think I deleted them, not sure though. But I want to build an end base of like a space station-y thing. So I'm here in the middle between the end island and the outer end island, so I have nothing but the void. And what we want to do is grab this guy. He needs some power. Give you power. There we go. I also have these guys now, weirding gadgets, which are basically chunk loaders. As you can see, F3G. This is going to chunk load this chunk and a 3x3 area of chunks, basically centered on the center chunk here. So I have also a mega torch and a dread lamp, so we don't get bats spawning and we don't get enderman spawning. And here I can show you I have a sphere that is, I believe, 65 wide, 65 by 65 by 65. So let's go. Can I go outside without it breaking? I can. And let's turn off F3G. So this is kind of the size. And then what I want to do is have pathways going on all four corners, going out to a torus shape, which you will see in a little bit. But let me start this guy up to see it building. Hopefully my FPS doesn't drop too much. Can you not take from this? You should be able to build. Shape card. Sneak right click on the builder to start mark mode. Then right click to mark two corners. Shoot projector to make a shield. 500 protect per block. I also infused the machine with, so it's 100%, but I don't know why is it not registering the thing? It should be working. Redstone ignored. Maybe it needs redstone signal. Hold on. Let's do that. On to activate. Oh, working. Ah, there it goes. Oh, crappers. Stop. No, stop. Hold on, let me remove this. I forgot to set this guy to be a hollow sphere. That will be better. This guy is just an empty one, so we can now view this. And I brought a lever. And I also brought this so we can keep smelting stone. Over here, I have 20 ultimate speed upgrades, which stack to 64, but I can't make any more because I don't have any more nether stars. But yeah, let's see this guy in action. Oh, they made it much faster. Oh, no, I infused it. That's why it's much faster. But it works chunk by chunk, so it's going to do those. That's really neat. It's much less laggy. It used to be very laggy. But this is really nice. And then later we can just use the exchanger to place blocks, and now we're running out of stone. Okay, let me wait for more stone to come through, and we'll see when this is done. For the next part of the space station, we're gonna need a bunch of stone. I set up this guy to torus, and I will show you how it looks in a second. I have it previewed, but we're gonna need a whole bunch of stone. If I grab this out and we right click this, that's the box one, this guy. We're gonna need 16,000 stone. 16,600 stone. So this is going to generate it shortly. It's generated 5,000 in like 10 minutes or less. But it's just two material stonework factories set to furnace mode to make stone. And I can possibly even speed it up by adding more conduits. Can I just do this? Will you just work if I do that? Will you be twice as fast? You will. Okay, so let's do that here. And insert. Because then it's extracting out of two sides. And that should, the cobblestone doesn't keep up now, so it's going to be as fast as it possibly can be. Okay, sweet. So that's going to make its thing. I made a little bit of a walkway over here. I have a waystone, so I can get here as well. And we're gonna open up this to like 3 tall. And the idea is, oh, this torus is way too small. Oh god, I need it bigger. Or larger even, because this sphere is, yeah, we need the torus to be bigger. Hold on, let's see, let's take the shape. Let's remove the preview, take the shape card. Let's do 256. Preview. That looks okay, actually. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be more than I can render. Well, if I'm in the center, everything renders. Because the idea is, we built this torus. Now it's gonna require even more blocks. And we built a little sphere there, a little sphere there, a sphere there, and a sphere there. Or we could even do like cylinders, maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But we're gonna do that. And on the sides here, we're gonna grab either this full shape that this is, and then just create a path going like so. I figured out how we're gonna do the walkways. Basically, I just am gonna take that little slice off, and it's gonna look like this. And when you add the pathway, it looks kind of like this. So I built the torus. As you can see, it's not out there right now because I already removed it, because I had the shape card here for torus set to 256, and that is gonna cause problems because this is odd numbered and that was even numbered. So we have it on 255 now and 21 height, and we can do this, the preview mode, and I think it's decently big enough, and we can fit in a sphere or another shape of some kind in there, so we should be good. And let's build it. We need to move this guy. I should just move this all 1 block forward just so it is. Or can you accept blocks with an insert? Is that a thing that you can do? Looks like it's building, but let's put this over here. Let's do that, and boom. And I'll move the machines in a second, but it should build it. Yeah, there it goes. Sweet. Enderman spawning happening again. It missed this part because because of the way it works, and it should get it in the end, and I can just restart it. So let me get this built up. It's gonna be a little bit of waiting, and I'll show it to you once it's done. The torus is now complete, and I already started planning on spheres on this side. I think this is a decent size. I might go a bit bigger, but this is kind of the idea. So let me get 4 spheres on all 4 corners built, and I'll be back in just a bit. Before I show you the finished product of the stony space station, I want to make a soul binder. So we can grab an enderman and a vibrant crystal and 6 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, boom. And I'll figure out which capacitor does this better. Like, do you just need a capacitor to work? Okay, apparently it needs a capacitor to work. And I chose a really, really good one. 1000. Okay, I don't know if that's a really good one, but I'll take it. So we have an ender crystal now. And with this ender crystal, we can take that and 2 dark steel. And we create a staff of traveling. And then we can take the staff of traveling and charge it up really fast in our energetic infuser. It'll only hold 100,000 RF right now, but that is fine for now. And let us go to the end base. Like so. And I'll put this guy right here for now, over in this spot, and we'll call it main sphere for now. And what the Staff of Traveling allows you to do is to see that travel anchor, right-click, and zoom. And it uses 1000 RF. And we can set all of these up in the spheres that we have here. And I'm going to put them in the centers, which are underneath this torch. And we'll do sphere... let's do, this one is sphere south. Or I'll just call him south. South. Like so. And then we can go back to the main. And I'll set up all 4 of them. All of the travel anchors are now in. We have west, north, east, and south. And with the Staff of Traveling, we can also exit through walls. And I added dread lamps on all of the corners here and inside all of those spheres here. So we have mob prevention for both passive and hostile mobs, which is basically just Enderman, but that is fine. This is now full of stone, which we can just transfer over back to our base and put into a different drawer, but yeah. let me figure out what we're gonna do next. I crafted a few things here: the infinite wireless transmitter, the wireless crafting grid, and the flux capacitor resonant, which will all help me with building in the end dimension when I move my refined storage system, as I figured out, because this is infinite wireless, so I can test it if I go to, let's say, Nemo's place. I can have wireless access. Or if I go to the Nether, it's not gonna work, or in the end, because does not work cross-dimensionally. There's no wireless transmitter in range. So we need to move the refined storage system over if we want to use that. But we have a wireless crafting terminal now, so we don't really have to come over to the crafting grid anymore. And I lost my laboratory block to do stuff. This capacitor, though, has 25 million RF inside of it, and it's going to charge anything in my inventory that requires power, which is really cool. So yeah, I think this is going to be it, though, for today, because I need to figure out what I want to do in the end and how I want to build this space, and the middle part, if I want to even have a crafting grid. Do I want to have just like a tower with monitors for power and fluids or something like that? I don't know. Like, I haven't decided yet. So I think with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. I am hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit the like button, consider subscribing to see new videos, leave a comment down below to let me know what you thought, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Bye bye.